Our computer is good at math. How about we check that together? Let's ask the computer a simple question. What is 599 with 12 nines in front of it minus 599 with 11 nines and 1 8 in front of it? Now, for our human brains, the answer to that question is a simple 1. But the computer actually says 0. Okay, so how about Microsoft Excel? A lot of people use that for calculating stuff. Let's see what is 1,000,000.2 minus 1,000,000.1. Obviously, the answer to that is 0.1. But when I increase the decimal places, it shows me these random numbers. Okay, so 1 million is a big number. Why don't we just do 5.2 minus 5.1? The answer to that question is a simple 0.1. But if I expand the decimal places again, I have this random 1 right there. Let's get away from Excel now. Let's go to Python. Now, Python is a fantastic programming language. Surely that would get the correct results, right? Let's try 1,000,000.2 minus 1,000,000.1 again. Okay, that didn't work. How about we do the 5.2 minus 5.1? That doesn't work either. Now let's try 0.3 times 3. Surely that will be 0.9, and no, looks like not so much. Now you might be wondering what is happening here. The simplest explanation that I can give you is that you humans think in base 10, but computers think in base 2. They struggle to do floating point calculations. You would struggle as well if I gave you calculations that were meant for another base. For example, if I ask you what's 1 divided by 3, you'll say 0.33 to infinity. And if I tell you to multiply that by 3, you'll say 0.99 to infinity, which is the same thing as 1, right? But computers can't do math like that. If you give them a number in their base, which is the same as 0.333 to infinity, they'll crash because they don't have infinite memory. That's why they're forced to do approximations in their calculations. Now you might think that doesn't matter, but it does. In 1996, the Ariane 5 rocket self-destructed less than 1 minute after launch because of this issue. So are computers bad at math? No, I don't think so. I think they are just bad programmers. Programmers have to know that this issue exists and not make computers do floating point arithmetic. For our 5.2 minus 5.1 example, why don't we just do 52 minus 51 and then divide that by 10? That would get us the correct result. So don't do floating point math and instead just like this video and follow for non-useless content.